Hello everyone. Sitting here in my room. It's my birthday. Yeah! Happy birthday to me. I'm going for a massage very soon. Then I'm gonna go out to lunch. But I got another sign heart. Well, it wasn't as intense as the first one. So the next thing I needed to work on was intimacy, and I'm like, that's gonna be a tough one. I don't have any intimacy in my life right now. But it was internal or like self-intimacy, which I never even thought was a thing. Like, it's how to be like intimate with yourself, like, which a lot of us aren't, right? So that brought me through attachment styles and like anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, and there's a newer attachment style that they've found for people who go through trauma, and trying to look for it. I took notes because this is all very confusing to me. I am definitely this new style, which is a fearful avoidant, which combines anxious and avoidant attachment styles. And this is an attachment style that I think a lot more people are becoming. Like, if you're not securely attached, if you didn't have parents who were always in tune, it's called attunement when you have like flow with your caretakers. Like, you respond, they respond, you respond. Like, there's a learned response system between the two of you. And for this fearful avoidant, you don't learn that attachment to caretakers. You have to kind of like decipher the world around you without having, because you either have emotionally unavailable, emotionally dysfunctional caretakers, which I'm not faulting anyone. It's how we've all been raised. It's not dealing with shit that you're supposed to deal with to become in tune with yourself, right? Sorry, my hair's all over the place. Anyway, so I've discovered that I'm this fearful avoidant, I think, a little bit distant and pursuant, and it's basically a fear of abandonment, which is what I need to work through. And so then once you figure that out, you have to discover how to become emotionally intimate with yourself. And that, okay, so how you do this, it's very confusing to me, so I'm trying to work through it kind of as I'm talking to you. But so you need to, so say you're in a conversation, or like you're discovering, like, one of my things is unworthiness. So I don't feel worthy in front of certain people. Like, I've always been kind of kept myself small, and I feel intimidated by people, I guess is what my thing is. So if I want to go talk to somebody, I tend to not do that because I'm intimidated by them. I always feel like people are in a higher spot than I am in life. And that's one thing I'm trying to work through. So that would be sitting with that and feeling like why I feel intimidated by people. And just feeling the uncomfortableness, but still going for it, like still going to talk to that person and being present with the uncomfortableness that causes you, which is very uncomfortable, which is why people don't do it. But the more that you do it and you sit with your feelings and realize intimately, like, what it is that is making you fearful in that situation. And so once you become aware of what intimately, like, what's your limiting beliefs, your limiting factors in your life, and you start to work on that. See, they say it's much easier when you have a partner, because you kind of, when you attune to a partner, you become fluid in this relationship, and you can learn to take criticism as self-awareness and start to fix your problems based on somebody else's reflection of you, which is easier than self-reflection, right? So avoidance, they are very bad with relationships with other people. So they need to, avoidance particularly, need to stay present in external relationships. They need to go home and find their person. They need to stop running. So they need to just keep seeking out that uncomfortable behavior of finding people where, an anxious person tends to always want to, their anxiety makes them want to reach out and kind of control situations, right? So they need to step back and sit inside themselves and discover why they have the feeling that they need to control the situation and reach out. So that's like what I've learned so far. And I think this is like foreign to like a lot of people. Like I had no idea. And it's just basically like about sitting with yourself and being present with your own feelings and why you're feeling the way that you are, and working through it, and just working through the fear of your feeling so that you kind of desensitize yourself to it. So that was my birthday morning. Spirit had a and fun with that. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go get my massage and have lunch, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'm sure I'll be back on again later because I don't know what else to do with myself. All right, have a good day. I love you guys. Bye.